Hello, this is Josh here with FedRocket. This is going to be kind of a demo of our new tool here on FedRocket. So we're calling it the Ignition Plus, which is going to include the business stand-up as well as the government stand-up. So let's jump in. The Ignition plan is actually going to be set to $0. I decided to make it free. The Ignition Plus is going to be $39 a month, and it's going to unlock all of these government stand-up stages. I'm going to go deep into Foundation, and then I'm going to just speed through everything else because Foundation will give you an idea of how the tool actually works. So collect is the first area, and this is where you just kind of enter the general information about the company, the name, the website, all the good stuff, business start date, what are your goals. You can even upload a business plan or some other documents if you have them, and you just hit save, and it's going to go ahead and just take you to a review, make sure all that's right, and you confirm. All of them go this way. So you enter, you confirm, you develop, which, look at this, when we hit, this will actually start off as just nothing. It'll just be this will be empty at first, and you hit regenerate, and it's going to create a prompt. Let's just use Gemini for an example. And it's gonna build a prompt, insert your custom information, and we will be good to go here. So what it's going to do is it's going to actually generate these in the approve step. So you're going to have a business summary, a company description, products, services, professional history, all the roadmap, value proposition, elevator pitch. So it's going to do all that. And here we go. Asset number one. I'm going to just copy this. I know copying and pasting isn't fun, but this tool is, more about security. It just takes a minute, and you just go down the list, products and services. You can see, I'm going to stop right here, but you can see it kind of it scanned your website, and it tells you what, kind of restates what they are, and it's learning as it's doing this, because this instance of Gemini right here is going to be continuously going down. And as you're doing this, I highly recommend that you actually read this stuff. Even, if you see something and you're like, well, the ideal customer profile looks good, but I actually want to split into 3 different ideal customer profiles. You can do that, adjust it, and put the new and improved version in here, because all of this is actually kept in a library just for you down here in Business Assets. You can view, you can download in Word, you can archive and redo. You have all these different abilities. So after that, you're basically done, and you'll see kind of a checkbox here form. It's not there because I only entered into one of them, but next up you'll go into legal and registration. This just has kind of the business structure and where you're located and who are the owners and all that fun stuff. I just entered some dummy information in here. Financial foundation, and all of this stuff has the same process. Back to this, some of the important financial aspects of getting your business up and started, and goal setting and stuff like that, setting up your operations and systems, brand and online presence. And then there's kind of just a growth aspect to it. As you are finished, you will have all of these business assets that you could download as Word. You will also have a checklist within each business asset of pending items. You filled out what's completed, but if there were items that weren't completed, those will be within all of the business assets individually. Now let's take a peek at what government stand-up includes. This casts a wide net across all these different purchasing channels, but you're getting bids from all over the place that do relate to you. Here's a basic company profile, so you could just type or talk into this, giving it the basics of your company, and specifically as you're going into the government space. You can give it your primary NAICS, your additional NAICS codes, and other codes, and it'll help build this out. Do your best, it'll kind of give you the rest. It's advised that you have a government email, and that this email can trap all of these government bids. It's also advised that you have some sort of autofiller, some software that as you're filling in and registering in all these places, you're not having to type it over and over and over. It could be a spreadsheet, and you copy and paste everything over, or there are more sophisticated tools that you could use as well. The government profile will actually also go through SAM registration as well, which is a very important first step. For the federal setup, helps walk you through how to target the right agencies. It'll give you a step-by-step going through USA spending and seeing who buys what you sell, what agencies they're in, how much they buy, all that good stuff. But then this tool goes into state. It will actually take in your primary state and your additional states, any other states that you want to work in. And then it creates, a directory where you just go one at a time and you register your company and you start to get opportunities sent to you. City and county is the same thing. So you can specify what counties and cities you want to go after within these, but these are the good ones to get into. You get into these ones, you're good. You also want to hit your local ones and go direct to the source, direct to the city and county websites. There's also commercial and cooperatives. So there are, a good number of areas that you could jump into and get commercial work. So here's the commercial and co-ops. Here's a setup to, basically connect with prime contractors and get teaming going. And then there's opportunity optimization as well, kind of getting a process in place to help you quickly make decisions on whether you're going to pursue or not. That is about it, top to bottom. Business stands up your business. Make sure you're covering all the bases there. Government stand-up is meant to shoot more opportunities your way than you can handle. And you never say, I'm not getting enough business, I don't have enough opportunities. This will solve that problem. Jump on in today. You can access the business stand-up for free. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.